Hi guys, welcome back. Another little pattern that works well for me at the back end of the season. You've seen me tie the Red October before, so what I'm going to do is this is a shorter version of it with the cone in the middle again. So I suppose a Red October cone body, and it just allows you to get that wee bit more weight in a small tube and still to use the colour of the cone as part of your body. So I have a fluorescent red or red 1.8 inner here, and I'm going to flame that. Make sure it's hardened off. I'll cut that off, leaving what have we got, 15-20 mil here to tie on. So then I'm going to take a length of fluorescent red outer tubing. Where is this thing? There. So this is 10 mil. I'm going to slide that on and slide it over the flange that I created with the inner. Now you see I've cut this off square, whereas on the bigger flies I tend to cut it with an angle. And what I'm going to do is take my tie-in thread, tie tight-ish onto that because I want that to constrict my my outer tubing. Now tail, I'm going to use red Arctic Runner, but if you don't have Arctic Runner, use Arctic Fox or use I suppose bucktail you could use even if you wanted. I'm just going to take the runner and pull the tips out a little bit to give me a bit more of a taper there. Cut that to length, and then if I take my super glue, touch it to the end of my bunch there and tie that in before it sets. So that is our tail in. And then I'm going to take a bit of crinkle mirage, one strand, fold it back on itself, trim it off, sitting on top of my tail. And for the body, what I'm going to do is take a little pinch of gold, light bright, and then I'm just going to put a touch of super glue on that and wind that until it drops off the front end. So the body on this fly is going to be, you could use a gold cone, but what I'm going to use is these fluorescent red cones. And I'm just going to soak the front of that little body section with super glue and push that back onto it. Trim that off. Okay, so start our thread off in front of the cone. And for the wing I'm going to take a bit of Arctic Fox. This is Arctic Fox body in a bright red. Cut out a bunch of that. Measure it for length. What I want it to be is coming part the way down the tail, because then when it gets wet it'll sort of blend into it. Once it's measured for length, swap my hands around and trim that off, and then I'll offer that up but pointing the wrong way around. Super glue, 20 mil of thread, a couple of wraps on wet, pull it back and wrap over the front. That will hold that in place. Next then I'm going to put a hackle on. I'm going to use a soft hackle, but you could use whatever red hackle you want here basically. This happens to be a soft hackle that is dyed red and fluorescent orange. Although, as I said, any red hackle will do you if you don't have something like this. And just nip out the tip, put that in, fold it back, tie it in place. And then I'm going to take my hackle pliers, grab that by the base. Now, a lot of other hackle or videos you've seen me, I double my hackles before I tie them on. So here we're going to show you how to do it on. So as I said, I just pulled all those fibers back. Now I'm going to wind. I'm sort of grabbing, pinching with my finger and thumb, and pulling the hackle through it. And as I pull the hackle through it, all the fibers will stroke backwards to one side. Now this is quite a long hackled soft hackle, and that'll give more pulsing in the water. As I said, if you prefer a spiky hackle, you can use like a red badger or cock hackle or whatever you feel like. And now to finish this, we're going to put on a couple of jungle cocks. Now, in other ones you've seen me tie them in forward and fold them back, so here we'll just show you that it can be done the other way. So I'm going to tie in a jungle cock on this side, tie in on the other side. Now I'm tying in on the very tip of the last little enameled section, but you can see that I'm leaving a little bit of the stalk pointing forwards. And on this fly we're going to put on a gold sort of hybrid comb. So what we want is for those stalks just to be sticking out very slightly. The cone will push them back. Super glue a section of our tying thread, wrap that on to create a bleb, and push the hybrid cone back onto it. The hybrid cone will push back the little stems, and therefore they'll be doubled back on themselves with the super glue. They're not going to pull out. Cut off our tying thread, it's not going to come out either because it's glued in. Pull that off, trim the inner tubing to 1.5–2 mil, and then flame down our inner. I like to just stick a cocktail stick into that just to make sure that it's patent, and that is our Red October mini Conebody tube, and definitely worth a throw at the back end of the season. So as per usual, tell all your friends, come and like the station, use the like and subscribe button that'll appear now, and until next time, tight lines and thanks for watching.